Jammers make impressive debut at large band finals. Tobago police secure the carnival vibes, and Montano captures 12th road match title. Good evening, I am Kristen Solandi and you're locked into the Tobago Updates television news for Wednesday 18th of February 2026. Now to our top story. Port of Spain came alive on Saturday evening as the large band finals unfolded at the Queen's Park Savannah, drawing thousands of pan lovers for a thrilling night of musical excellence. Among the competitors was Tobago's own Cats and Jammers Steel Orchestra, making their debut appearance in the prestigious category. Alia Balgobin has the details.
Though they did not capture the top spot, Cats and Jammers delivered a confident and energetic performance that earned them a commendable 7th place finish overall, a significant achievement for a first-time entry. Their polished presentation, musical precision, and vibrant stage presence were met with a loud applause from the audience, signaling strong support for the Tobago-based ensemble. The band's participation marked an important milestone, showcasing Tobago's growing presence on the national panorama stage. Their performance reflected months of dedication, discipline, and hard work by players, arrangers, and support teams, all committed to presenting the island with pride. Cats and Jammers' impressive debut has set a solid foundation for future appearances in the large band category, with many supporters confident that even greater achievements lie ahead. Their journey on Saturday night not only highlighted their musical potential, but also strengthened Tobago's contribution to Trinidad and Tobago's rich steel pan tradition. Republic Bank Exodus Steel Orchestra captured the crown at Panama Large Band 2026, delivering a powerhouse performance that thrilled judges and spectators, reaffirming their dominance and musical excellence. This is Alia Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Tobago's carnival celebrations hit a high note in Calder Hall yesterday morning as revelers took to the streets for the annual Juvet celebrations. Despite the large crowds, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service reported a morning of safety and order. Jewel Green George has more.
The pre-dawn quiet of Calder Hall shattered yesterday as the rhythm of soca and the sight of mud and paint-streaked revelers signaled the peak of Juvet. But before the first truck moved, the Tobago Division was already in position. Under the national banner of Operation Festive Shield, officers were executing a specific security plan titled Secure the Vibes. The goal? High visibility to deter crime while maintaining the festive spirit.
The officers of the Tobago Division has just been paraded and dispatched to pay attention to the Juvet activities at Calder Hall.
Sergeant Jonas noted that the deployment wasn't just about numbers, but a balanced approach to policing a festival known for its high energy.
Persons were reminded of the issue where the glass bottles are concerned, and also to express a level of tolerance by police.
That tolerance was key. Nationwide, the TTPS has increased its footprint, with Deputy Commissioner Suzette Martin confirming earlier this week that Phase 2 of their security operations is still in full effect. In Tobago, the focus remained on the strict glass bottle ban, enforced to prevent injuries, and managing the crowds flowing through the Calder Hall circuit. As the sun rose over the revelry, the results of the heavy police presence became clear.
We are at the end of the Calder Hall Juvet activity this morning, and I'm happy to report that it was incident-free and the persons enjoyed themselves in a responsible manner.
With Carnival now in the rearview mirror, the TTPS is shifting focus to the cool-down crowd who flocked to the Sister Isle. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
On Saturday, February 14th, the Sid Gray Stadium in Roxborough came alive as patrons assembled for the Winward Afro Queen show and Calypso Monarch competition. The exciting showcase celebrated Tobago's rich culture, exceptional talent, and the vibrant energy of Carnival, delivering an evening filled with stunning performances, colorful presentations, and unforgettable moments. Alia Balgobin has the details.
Cara Jobe reigned supreme at the Winward Afro Queen Show, capturing the coveted crown in a spectacular display of elegance, confidence, and cultural pride. Her outstanding performance also earned her multiple accolades, including Best Gown Portrayal, People's Choice, and Best Gown, making her the undeniable standout of the evening. Second place went to Janaya Francis, whose strong stage presence and graceful presentation impressed both judges and spectators alike. Shaniqua John secured third place, while Shanicia Sargent placed fourth and also walked away with Best Carnival Casual prize for her vibrant and creative portrayal. Special awards were also handed out, with Antonia Ramdeen claiming Best Headpiece for her striking and innovative design, and Janicia Melville receiving the Photogenic Award, recognizing her captivating presence on and off the stage. The event was a true celebration of beauty, talent, and cultural expression.
Cara Jobe bridges Tobago and Nigeria in the wealth of the motherland. Her gown honors Yoruban heritage, incorporating natural elements, recycled materials, and coastal sand to reflect the tradition of transforming earth into royal couture.
Nicole Thomas Clark delivered a commending and unforgettable performance that successfully retained her title as Winward Calypso Monarch with her powerful rendition, Sacrifice. Her masterful stage presence, sharp lyrical delivery, and emotional depth once again captivated both judges and audience, solidifying her dominance on the Winward Calypso stage. With a compelling narrative and strong social commentary, Thomas Clark showcased exceptional vocal control and artistic maturity, reaffirming her status as one of the region's most formidable calypsonians. Her performance resonated deeply, earning thunderous applause and widespread praise. By successfully defending her crown, she continues to set a high standard for excellence, inspiring upcoming artists while strengthening the rich calypso tradition of the Winward community.
What's the one constant that enables us to advance in life? Sacrifice, tell them, making the sacrifice. At the foundation in the sacred union of husband and wife. Sacrifice, making the sacrifice. Its power, one can never discount.
The Winward Calypso Show and Winward Afro Queen Show combine to deliver an electrifying celebration of culture, creativity, and community pride, showcasing exceptional talent, captivating performances, and vibrant presentations that highlighted the richness of Winward's heritage and the strength of its artistic traditions. This is Aaliyah Balgobin, reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The Trinbago Unified Calypsonians Organization has released the official 2026 Road March results. Marshall Montano is the champion once again. His hit song, Encore, dominated the streets of Trinidad and Tobago. Judges recorded 171 plays for the track over 2 days. This win places Montano ahead of the legendary Lord Kitchener for the most titles in history. Aaron Voice St. Louis took second place with Can't Behave. That song was played 127 times. Ian Bunjigalin Alvarez followed in third with Roadman at 97 plays. Two co-officials confirmed the final tabulation at midday press conference. Educators monitored various venues across the islands on Monday and Tuesday. The organization extended congratulations to Montano and all of this year's participants. Up next, Moon Over Water wins Crown Point Juvet.
Every night and day, I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you. Party with you. I want to look it right, yeah. I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you. Party with you. jumping up, we sweating, and when the sun is blazing, it's party like we crazy.
Coming up, fets, pan, parades, soca. Yes, Carnival is in full swing. Artists from all over added their strokes to Antigua and Barbuda's canvas. A boost for these Barbadian projects through the power to make a difference. Equal servings of culture and good cheer. It's Caribbean Passport TV right here on this station.
Tobago. It's Carnival. The vibe. The event space, formerly known as Shade, for the court Tobago. Said, let's celebrate Carnival. Bring your coolers every Friday and Saturday, starting from Friday the 30th of January till Carnival week, and pay $50 at the door with your cooler all night. No ice, no chaser allowed. Top DJ and artists passing through every Friday and Saturday. To pre-book your cabanas, call 369-6414 and 394-3612 or email iwamg@gmail.com. And this promotion is going on until Easter. Gates open at 9 p.m. It's rum, it's bacchanal. Bring your coolers and come.
Been down this road before. All that left is rum and bacchanal. This is Carnival.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Hey, you come in. Long time I see you. This station pumping. Ready for children party. Mommy! Jay, you can't go nowhere with these children. And you know you can't depend on Kevin neither Stephen to see about them. Yes, total waste. So I supposed to stay home the whole time? Jada is 12. She could see about them. You just leave Jada to see about Kia and Kayla? I thought it was your mother or your sister. Who? Them always busy. Jada could handle that. She cooking and cleaning a long time. And the next two better know what time it is. It's only me, you know. I will talk to my mother. She just home these days. She will make sure the children okay. Alright. Let me see the moves for later.
Before you ramage, make sure the children okay. Call 996 to report all child abuse now. A message from the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago.
Thanks for staying with us. Some islands called it 4-day morning, but in Trinidad and Tobago it is called Juvet, meaning daybreak. It signals the start of Carnival, and although traditionally a pre-dawn event, 6 Juvet bands traversed the western parade route well after sunrise. Despite a delayed start, hundreds of people flocked to the street festival that signaled the start of 2 days of Mass. Bands such as Sugar Lips and Friends, Moon Over Water's Sin City, Bago Limas, No Sleep Society with a live band, Aura Mass and BCB Band brought the true spirit of Juvet to life, adorned with mud and paint. Moon Over Water's Sin City Spirits of the Bonfire took first place and walked away with $10,000 and a challenge trophy. Their well-coordinated and energetic fire dancing portrayal was well received by the roadside spectators. Sugar Lips and Friends band slogan of "All Trump wants is oil" added a touch of social commentary to their portrayal, winning them second place and $5,000. This was just a taste of what is to come for Tobago Carnival, when the celebrations are expected to be bigger and better. TTT Limited is apologizing for a major audio failure during Sunday night's National Calypso Monarch Final. The broadcast went silent at 10:30 p.m. during Helen Francis's performance of "Don't Forget." Engineers blamed a Dante network routing error between the stage and the audio board. Despite having backup hardware, both units lost connectivity at the same time. The glitch sparked claims of censorship from former Prime Minister Stuart Young. Young called the incident, quote, "a direct attack on the cultural art form of social and political commentary that is Calypso," end quote. However, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar dismissed these conspiracy theories on social media. She stated that no one needs to censor Calypso. The Prime Minister argued that divisive performers have already alienated the public. She urged citizens to instead celebrate the victory of 2026 monarch Terry Lyons. The State Media House is now conducting a full review to prevent future broadcast interruptions. Today marks a historic milestone for Trinidad and Tobago. Ramadan, Lent, and Lunar Year start days and hours of each other. For the first time in over 30 years, Ash Wednesday and the start of Ramadan fall on the same day. The last time these three major observances aligned this closely was 160 years ago in 1863, while Ramadan and Lent overlap every 33 years. Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic lunar calendar, observed by Muslims worldwide as a month of fasting, prayer, and reflection, while Ash Wednesday marks the start of Lent, a 40-day period of fasting for the Christian community that ends on Easter Sunday. The Lunar or Chinese New Year marks the beginning of one of the most important holidays in Chinese culture and was placed on the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity list in 2024. In a social media post, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar called the rare alignment of Ramadan and Lent a testament to the country's diversity. She noted that both seasons called for reflection, justice, and compassion. To support the observances, the Prime Minister confirmed that the national security agencies are implementing extra safety measures aimed at protecting citizens attending nightly prayers and community services. As Christians begin 40 days of penance, Muslims start a month of devotion, and the Chinese celebrate a new year, a message of faith and mutual respect remain the pillars of national unity during this unique triple observance. A tragic late-night collision in Canaan, Tobago has claimed the life of a young Tobagonian, leaving his family, friends, and the local sporting community in mourning. The deceased has been identified as 29-year-old Shaquille Anthony Shade, a resident of Mason Hall, Lecato Road. According to reports, Shade was riding a motorcycle at high speed when he collided head-on with a station wagon. The force of the impact sent him flying a considerable distance. Emergency responders arrived at the scene, but Shade was pronounced dead on arrival. The incident has sent shockwaves through the community, particularly among local sports enthusiasts who knew him. Authorities are investigating the circumstances surrounding the crash, while friends and family continue to grapple with the sudden and heartbreaking loss of a young life full of promise. The news will continue in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update, all the time. Join the conversation and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat. We will be back with some regional news.
Coming up, fetes, pan, parades, soca. Yes, Carnival is in full swing. Artists from all over added their strokes to Antigua and Barbuda's canvas. A boost for these Barbadian projects through the power to make a difference. Equal servings of culture and good cheer. It's Caribbean Passport TV right here on this station.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At DIGICEL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships, it's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Quartz is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Quartz Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Quartz Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
Every night and day, I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you. Party with you. I want to look it right, yeah. I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you. Party with you. Party with you. When the rhythm pumping up, it's everybody jumping up. We sweating, we sweating. And when the sun is blazing, it's party like we crazy.
Thanks for staying with us. In regional news, preparations are in the final stretch as St. Kitts and Nevis prepare to host the historic 50th regular meeting of CARICOM heads of government next week. With the region facing a complex landscape, from a leadership transition in Haiti to ambitious food security targets, Secretary General Dr. Carla Barnett says the summit is a critical moment for regional unity. Jewel Green George has the details.
In Bastia, the stage is set for a high-stakes gathering of Caribbean leaders. Under the theme Beyond Words, Action, the 50th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government will convene on February 24th to 27th. The agenda is packed with pressing regional concerns, including the expansion of the CARICOM single market and economy. While the goal of full free movement remains a priority, currently only 4 member states, Barbados, Belize, Dominica, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, have implemented the mechanism since October 2025. Secretary General Dr. Carla Barnett explains the roadmap for the 4-day session.
They will meet on that first day when the opening ceremony takes place in the evening. That's on the 24th. And then on the 25th, we will have our first plenary session. At that plenary session is when the work actually commences to deal with the issues of the community.
Beyond trade and travel, the 25 by 2025 Food Security Initiative is under review. Despite a 24% increase in regional food production since 2022, recent climate disasters like Hurricane Beryl have forced leaders to extend the target date for reducing the region's $6 billion food import bill by 2030. Dr. Barnett notes that the summit provides a rare opportunity for personal diplomacy among the changing roster of leaders.
We are at a stage in the community where we have several new prime ministers. So it is important for the prime ministers as a group to sit and talk with each other so that they can establish a level of camaraderie that we would like our heads among themselves to have. That's
a primary focus will be the volatile situation in Haiti. Following the expiration of the Transitional Presidential Council's mandate on February 7th, CARICOM leaders are set to engage with the new interim minister, Alex Didier Filami. The Secretary General emphasizes that the region's strength lies in its collective voice during such delicate times.
So we're going to be having those kinds of conversations, and we're hoping at the end of the day, we will be able to address these things as a group.
The summit will also welcome special guests, including Saudi Arabia's Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Adel Al-Jubeir, as the bloc seeks to strengthen ties with international partners. The opening ceremony on February 24th will be held at the Marriott Dome in Frigate Bay, featuring remarks from the outgoing chair, Jamaica Prime Minister Andre Holness, and the incoming chair, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
In more regional news, the Motley administration is taking a hard line against rising crime. Fresh off a historic third election sweep, the Barbados Prime Minister is promising aggressive support for law enforcement, with firearm-related offences rising 13% last year. Prime Minister Mia Motley says business as usual is over. The government is now pledging the tools and legal backing to reclaim the streets.
Prime Minister Mia Motley stood before the nation Monday with a clear warning for criminals. Despite 18 straight quarters of economic growth, the shadow of gun violence looms large. Recent data shows 22 of the last year's 38 homicides were enabled by firearms. Motley told the newly sworn-in cabinet that national security is now a critical mission.
And let us speak, my friends, about the issue of crime. Crime has many faces, but as I've always said, gunplay has no place in our country. I want to repeat myself. Gunplay has no place in Barbados.
The Prime Minister is promising more than just words. The Barbados Police Service has already added 300 new posts to its rank structure. Special investigative allowances have been introduced to boost detective work. But Prime Minister Motley insists the executive must go further. She is vowing to give law enforcement every resource needed to dismantle criminal networks.
The aggression that you will continue to see from my administration comes in our role in making provision for all that is needed by law enforcement to do their job, and for the courts to hold people accountable.
This aggressive stance includes modernizing forensic capabilities and firearm tracing. A new national consultation will also look at how society and business can better coordinate safety. Motley says the safety of the average Barbadian is the ultimate measure of her government's success.
So to every minister who has taken the oath here today, your performance will be measured not by the length of your speeches, but by the depth of your impact in the lives of Bajans.
The Prime Minister's new cabinet begins work immediately. Law enforcement and judicial reform are at the top of the agenda for the upcoming parliamentary session. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
The streets of Roxborough came alive on Monday morning as the annual Juvet celebration kicked off, bursting with color, rhythm, and infectious energy. Revelers covered in paint and vibrant powders danced to the beats of soca and calypso bands winding through the town. Carnival tradition, while street vendors offered local treats and drinks to fuel the festivities. As night fell, the mud mass took over, turning the streets into a slippery playground of mud, music, and dancing. During the festivities, one man was injured after sustaining a blow to the head. At the end of it all, Roxborough became a living canvas of color, mud, music, and culture, leaving everyone exhilarated and eagerly awaiting next year's celebration. The eastern part of the island faces mounting challenges as heavy seaweed accumulation continues to blanket its beachfront, disrupting operations and impacting guest stays. The persistent influx has created difficult working conditions, forced cancellations, and growing financial losses, prompting urgent efforts to manage the situation while seeking external assistance to help restore normalcy. Here are the details.
Once again, stakeholders and fishermen along the island's eastern coastline are deeply concerned as heavy sargassum accumulation overtakes the seafront, disrupting livelihoods, threatening marine life, and impacting tourism and daily economic activities. Blue Waters Inn manager Reginald McLean observed that nearly 4 feet of seaweed covered the beach, making full removal almost impossible. Efforts are now focused on pushing it back into the sea to prevent decay and reduce odor. He noted that 2 couples who checked in yesterday have already cancelled tonight, limiting their stay to 1 night and compounding the property's financial losses.
This morning I woke up to about 4 feet deep on the beach. When it gets to this point, it's almost impossible to clear it. So what we're going to concentrate now on is pushing it back into the sea to keep it alive so that the smell doesn't interfere with us too much here. It's a little unfortunate. I got two couples, 2 couples checking in yesterday, and they cancelled tonight, so they're only spending 1 night. So the losses are already starting to pile up.
McLean emphasized that efforts are underway to contact the Works Department to explore possible assistance, but admitted the situation has surpassed what staff can manage. With conditions worsening, the team plans to use a tractor to push the seaweed back into the sea, hoping the tide will carry most of it away. Although this has not happened over the past 3 nights, they remain cautiously optimistic.
I have to get hold of the Works Department and see what's going to happen with them, if they could give us a pullout. But really and truly, at this point, it makes no sense me putting anyone on the beach to clean, because it's a little bit beyond what we can manage at this point. We're going to put everything back into the sea with our tractor and hope that the tide tonight takes it out, at least most of it. That happens from time to time. It hasn't happened in the last three nights, so we're keeping our fingers crossed.
He added that while the situation remains challenging, they are hopeful for improved conditions, stressing that swift support and favorable tides are key to restoring the beach and minimizing further disruption to guests and business operations. This is Aaliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The weather report when we return. Stay with us.
Every night and day, I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you. I want to lock it right here. I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you. When the rhythm pumping up, it's everybody jumping up. We sweating, and when the sun is blazing, it's party like we crazy.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. Rooted in connection, driven by community. It's who we are at the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Coming up, fets, pan, parades, soca. Yes, Carnival is in full swing. Artists from all over added their strokes to Antigua and Barbuda's canvas. A boost for these Barbadian projects through the power to make a difference. Equal servings of culture and good cheer. It's Caribbean Passport TV right here on this station.
Now for a look at the weather update from the TNT Met Office. Tonight will be fair and hazy at times, with breezy periods interrupted intermittently by partly cloudy intervals associated with light to moderate showers overnight and during the morning. Across the remainder of the Lesser Antilles, conditions will be mostly fair and hazy. Saharan dust is present in the atmosphere, and persons sensitive to changes in air quality are advised to take the necessary precautions. Tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be 24 degrees Celsius at Piarco and 24 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Tomorrow's maximum temperature is forecast to reach 31 degrees Celsius at Piarco and 30 degrees Celsius at Crown Point, with heat indices climbing to around 34 degrees Celsius in Piarco and 33 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. Seas will be moderate, with waves between 1.5 to 2 meters in open waters and up to 1 meter in sheltered areas. There are no watches or warnings in effect at this time. Sunrise tomorrow is at 6:24 and the sunset is at 6:14. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates news. Have a great night, but before we go, let's recap the headlines. Cats and Jammers make impressive debut at large band finals. Tobago police secure the carnival vibes. And Marshall Montano captures 12th Road March title.